Salut, c'est David. I'm here to share with you a language tip that I was reminded of recently. It was something that could be used in any classroom at any level, and it's exciting. One of the biggest problems that we face as language teachers is how do we get kids to produce and to produce effectively? To do this, they have to have a model, they have to know what the language looks like, and they have to have practice using the language that you expect them to produce. This methodology I was reminded of by a brilliant teacher named Tina, who uses something called write and discuss very often in her classes. If I were in the classroom now, I would use it probably every day for part of the period. It's an activity that anyone can do, and it can be during any part of the instruction process. Let's say that you are discussing a book in your class for 10 minutes. You've read a chapter, you've been talking about it for 10 minutes. You could simply stop and say, okay, take out paper, you fire up the digital camera, you take a piece of paper, and you start talking about what was important in the book. And you have the students help you come up with the main ideas. What would be a great way to summarize what it is we've just learned about the characters of the story in the book? This could literally be about anything that you've just been covering in class. So what do we know? What have we just learned? You can slowly write through asking questions to get there and have the students help you actually produce a written summary. This would help them learn how to summarize too of what they've just learned. A great follow-up would be to have questions about what you learned, waiting for them for the bell ringer. There's a great activity where you take something you've worked on and you have it in front of the class, and you actually ask the kids to turn around. The teacher goes to the back of the classroom where you can see what you did the day before, with the kids looking at you. And of course, if you can say, if you're brave, look this direction, as I ask some questions, either true false questions or, depending on the level of the class, more difficult questions about what you had produced the day before, and then find out what they know. Let them feel good about having learned the day before, and then apply that learning the next day. In order to assess something like this sets up, once they've had practice and then they've seen how to write it, you've asked questions, you've spent some time on it. Okay, now tell me everything you know about what it is you talked about. What can you remember? What can you tell me? So this could help them begin to produce more accurately in the language, which is what we want. So in any case, well, this language tip has been brought to you by David Hardy, and you guys are having a great day.